Well, hello there, and welcome back to a very brief overview. First of all, I'd like to say a big thank you to a gentleman. Well, I don't know your gentleman actually. A person on my channel who suggested that I have a look at the expanded unit roster mod for Divide and Conquer. It is now 3:30 on the 26th of March, and I've been sat here for about 2 hours trying to remember how to sort the music out. So that's been an exciting turn for the books. Essentially, what we're doing is that we have on the channel a Khazad-dûm campaign, and I've got several videos already lined up to come out for that. But the campaign, this is just a bit of a warning, the campaign will not be concluding because I've deleted everything and I've started all over again. So this is more of a call to arms. You'll notice the main glaring missing faction from here is Dol Amroth no longer exists. They have now been subsumed as part of Greater Gondor, so that's not an option. But what we're really here to do is to very, very quickly show you the types of things that they've added. Now, I have also got the AGO map and the more realistic mountains, etc. But it's more to do with, if you come down here, let's start on the Ardenaim, a full and complete reskin. Have a look at some of these. The Balakath Guard, Númenórean Cohort, Al-Corondas Legion, Belagir Footman, Royal Legion of Armenos, lots of Roldars, Farazim Swordmasters, Narrow Royal Guard, that's from the previous one, but it's got a bit of a reskin. Númenórean Shield Guard. So gone are the old units of red and black. They've had a bit of a touch up. So these are now the way it looks, and I think this looks bloody cool if I'm honest. The Narrow and Arrow Sentinels as well. So what we're trying to do is just get across that all the previous campaigns are now null and void and we can beat everybody again. All of these look relatively similar to me, if I'm honest. I saw a video where actually loads of units, because they're script locked, aren't included on the custom battle map. But I'm just quickly going through so you can all have a bit of a look. Dunland doesn't seem particularly different in any way whatsoever. That was one of the most recently completed factions, along with Ennard Wythe, so I don't think there's much to go on there. But here is where we have some sort of wild boar, pig, rhino crossover, where you get these fellas here. They're called the War Beasts of Harad, and they look pretty damn cool. There's also an assassin unit, which I don't think we can see. Shari Shadows, Trollman Champions. No, there is another specialized sort of general killer unit, which is pretty damn cool. Rune has now been fully renamed to being an empire. Dun 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 dun! So they've all got reskins as well. They're all like a darker color. They're not rather just a bright gold that you all know from the Lokrim. Wardens of the Golden Sun, Lokrim Macerim, Lokrim Spearmen, Pikemen, and the Fang Guard. Got the Longbowmen, missile of 5 compared to the Runic Bowmen of 3, and the Lokrim Archers, so they're of a par. It also appears that there's a lot more units that can place stakes. But we're sort of really here to show you one of two major things. First of all, there's now such a thing called the Mithril Guard with a 39 defense. That is higher than the Khazad-dûm Reclaimers, and it is still 4 higher than the Khazad-dûm Guardians. That is mental. The Balerian Oligard is still hidden. That gives you a clue. So these aren't all of the units available. But again, they haven't really been touched, actually. Ered Luin is one of the ones that doesn't seem to have made it into the idea. But then we come over here, you got more of the King's War Goat Hammer Guard, so there's a cavalry unit now. Legionnaires of Erebor. Khazad Guardians, they're normal. King's Pikemen, they're back. They were bugged in version 4.5. That's good to know. We also have the Iron Guard. Everybody loves the Iron Guard. King's Axes, King's Shields, they're not different. Anybody else? Blacklock Engineers have had a bit of a reskin. King's Crossbowmen, so they've got crossbows as well. Oh, that's a bit of a shame, actually. I was very much of a fan of the different feel to the three Dwarven factions. Kingdom of Dale, the only one that I can see here, that's different. Notice that the Hearthguard can now put sharpened stakes in. I think stakes are coming back in a big way. But the Dalian or Dalian Paladins are their new unit. Now we're coming up to it, so just bear with me. There's a real changed faction coming soon. We've got the Helm's Hammers over here. We've got the Red Axemen of the Vestfold. Helm's Hammers, 26 defense, 11 attack, effective against armor. Guard of the Golden Law. I've never been Rohan. Maybe that'll be something that I put on the faction vote. Shield Maidens, I know about them. The Red Shields of Erkenbrand. I think that might be new. Royal Guard and the Air Red Lancers. And it's this faction here, Dorwinin, arguably my second favourite or my favourite faction, depending on how I feel on the day. They have, you can see where they've got most of their units from. This is like a combination of Reforged and DAC, because they've gone away are the gold and red colours of previous Dorwinian units, and we've now gone to black and purple. So we've got the Nandor Glade Guard. That's going to be a two-handed. Is a glade the sort of the Darth Maul? I think that's a glaive. But you've got some Evelyn Infantry, Evelyn Vine Guard. You've got Evelyn Hammer Guard, so you've got little hammers as well. Serving as bodyguards, apparently. Vintner Court Knights, I never go as the people, so I don't really. I'm looking at elven units. So we've got the Morroquendi Glade Masters, Morroquendi Protectors. They're just the reskinned ones from the previous, but Glade Masters, that'll be cool. You've got the Avari Shadows, they're not changed. Morroquendi Sentinels, again in the purple and the black, looking fantastic. And you got Morroquendi Glade Lords, so you get an actual cavalry unit as well when you go as the Elven route. And you got Elite Elven Horse Archers as well. Then, to the Anduin, where the thing that stands out the most is here. You can get bears. I mean, what on earth is that? You can get bears in your unit. I don't know why the skin changes look so sort of half bearish. I wonder if that's oh, hang on a minute. They look like they're going a previous iteration of in Third Age Reforged. You could the Lothlorien had sort of an assassin unit that threw knives and things. So you got a lot more elven units. You get Ents now as the Vale of Anduin. That's pretty damn cool. Skin change, but like I said, bears. You get bears. That's amazing. Amazing. The only thing I've really done so far is I've had a custom battle where I put a unit of bears against 5 units of Gondor infantry just to see what happened, and the bears won, losing only 2. You go over to the Woodland Realm, and the major feature for all of the, well, both the other elves, the Wood Elves, here, you can see they're there, and here you can also see they're there, is if you take Eregion, the Gwaith Myrdain in Ostenethil, you can now get the Eregion Smiths. So there is a point. You're probably never going to get it as the Woodland Realm, but with Lothlorien, if you fancy doing some backstabbing, you might just get there. Also, the Gladrun Spearmen are back. You've got Gladrim axes as well. And you've got... What else is new? Oh, you've got the Zweigard, the two-handed swords. You've got a sword and board unit to go along with your Elven King's Gate Guard. The Axe Guard, sorry. The Gate Guard is the one with the double-handed Darth Maul style weapon, which means this one is new. The Elven King's Palace Guard, two-handed glaives. So that's like a direct upgrade to the Gate Guard, the Palace Guard. That's pretty cool. The Arch is the same. The only difference, of course, being here is, as well, you get Ent catapults. And of course you get now stag riders. That's a real Reforged thing. Rather than putting people on horses, they're all going to be on mooseback. Fan dabby dozy. When we get over to the realm of Lothlorien, we also have the old spear unit there back. Glathrim guards, we know about them. Eregian smiths, that suddenly makes this a lot more interesting. Ent catapults. And again, some more stag riders. These ones are a horse archer. And you get an extra mounted melee unit. Before you just had the Lorien Scouts and the Heatherbeen. And now you've got the Elven Heavy Cavalry in the Gladthrim Mounted Company. That's pretty damn cool as well. Going on to Mordor. Olokai have a new skin. Look at that. They're no longer just a big lump of black. Barad-dûr Wardens, I'm thinking, are new. You've also got Heavy Caragor Riders. So they look like they're on some sort of pig. That'll be exciting to go as well. Dol Guldur, reskin change. You've now only got your giant spiders. You've got chaps that ride on top of the giant spiders. That's mental. And you've got a damn fine looking dismounted version of Khamul's Shadow Knights. You've got Khamul's Chosen. So you've got another sword and board. Defense of 30, which in comparison to a better version of the Castellans of Dol Guldur, aren't they? Fabulous. And the rest is pretty much the same. Pretty much the same. But the spiders have been redone. So I wonder if they've been made larger on the battle map. Going to Isengard. I think Isengard is one of the few that miss out. I can't quite... I think that might be new. Saruman's handpicked personal guard. No, that's his personal bodyguard unit. Ignore me. Oh, you've got body piercing arrows. Ooh, Lurt's hunting pack. So you got a specialized unit there. I wonder if that's just for Lurtz himself. Going all the way down to Moria. Moria have orc fellas. That seems pretty new. Goblin bodyguards have different. You can now recruit bullrogs. Yeah, you can. Berserkers. Dual wielding swords. And there's 153 of them. They're going to be mental. And again, you got the same units that you've got before. Moving finally on, we've got savage half trolls to go along with the half trolls. The half trolls obviously have the javelins that knock people off their feet. Whereas now the savage half trolls, they're just fitted with large two-handed swords, so they're like a strike infantry. Mounted guard, orc avengers, Palerooks, they're all the same. Bolg champions, etc, etc. And finally, the Angmarim. We've got, what looks new? Witch Realm Inquisitors. That seems pretty new. You got your own type of trolls. Heavily armoured trolls of Angmar. Hang on a minute. We've got an attack of 38 and a defense of 30 and a hit points of 5. Attack of 42. Yeah, so they're slightly worse than the snow trolls, but I imagine they're a little bit better than your stock version. But they've got their own version. That's pretty damn cool as well. And they've got Black Pike of Angmar along with the Black Hammer Guard of Angmar. So this is literally a very quick sort of thank you to Rangers who suggested that I get this. And very quickly, before the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm campaign runs out of episodes, we're going to be having sort of suggestions on the channel. Who do you think we should be now? Everybody that we've been before is sort of eradicated. These aren't even all of this. I think it's about 60 odd units that I haven't been able to show you because they're locked behind scripts. But in the comments below, put down who you would think you would like to see. If I just go on to, we'll start it as anyone. Oh, we'll go, who, it doesn't really matter. We'll go there, just to show you as well that I have also changed the campaign map. It's taken a very long, this has been a whole afternoon of my holiday. But I've thoroughly enjoyed myself and it's been wonderful to do. So hopefully this works. I haven't actually checked it works. I've just clicked on a box and it promised me it was going to be good.
Set up an ambush.
So this is the message that says Belfalas has gone, Dol Amroth has joined, etc, etc, etc. We're not really playing, so it doesn't matter. So if I now toggle the fog of war, whoops. If we go down here, you can see Dol Amroth has fallen, Methrast, Gobel Tofilas and Linhir all belong to a greater union of Gondor. There's not that many other changes in terms of the map, but hopefully you can see that we have got the sort of the map updated and changed, so that's pretty cool. It looks quite nice now. I think it's good to have a game updated every now and again. I'm very, very excited. So who would you like to see? Would you like to see men? Would you like to see dwarves? Would you like to see the forces of evil? Would you like to see the elves ride and restore their glory? Do let me know. Oh, look. They've still got the blue badge, the blue iconography of previous times, but they've gone back to yellow. I think they were yellow in version 3. So, very excited by this. You can tell by the way I'm talking about it. I'm bloody excited. Completely over the moon that I've got this working. And that's why there's a sort of an impromptu video. Very excited indeed. So do let me know. Let me know what you think, who we should be. Let's have a look. Has he still got his lovely red battle armor? Yes, he has. Oh, lovely. Gil-galad's company. Fabaru. Never mind. I'm not going to read all that because, oh look, there's a man hiding in the valleys. They're just so cool. So cool. Anyway. I have updated my DAC, so now it is uber and impressive and wonderful. So good times be coming, friends. Do let me know in the comments what you think. Thank you very much for watching. If indeed you have, do take care of yourselves. Bye for now, and remember to pop your faction suggestions in the comments below. Thank you very much. Take care.